How are you guys doing this evening? Hey, it's Wednesday, and I have a little wisdom to share with you this Wednesday. Um, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she brought it to mind how unpacking our emotions is uh, um, I was trying to get that out of the picture. It wasn't not working. Okay. Anyway, how our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are kind of like unpeeling an onion where we're trying to work through them. An onion, when you're peeling it, it can kind of sting your eyes and it can make you cry even. Similarly, with unpacking an emotion, sometimes you can bring up some uncomfortable feelings, and sometimes you can even like sting your eyes that you start to cry. But it is so beneficial, just like an onion. Once you cook it in some butter, yum, and season it just so, and you put it into a dish, it brings such zest and wonderful flavor to the dish. Similarly, once you unpack those feelings and you see the ones that are unhelpful and you actually experience them and then you release them out of your life, you have a similar flavor to your life, a more zesty, wonderful life that is more meaningful and more you just feel so much better by releasing the things that are holding you back. There are many things that can hold us back when we are, especially when we're business women online. A lot of us have coaching businesses that we're working on, and we're kind of in the early stages, and we've run into some issues. Maybe being visible on doing a Facebook Live, or maybe doing like a call with a new customer or a client, a possible client, actually talking to them and encourage them, seeing if they're interested in working with us and if they're a good fit. So a lot of us have those things that maybe hold us back a little bit, those thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that are from our childhood that cause us that feeling of being not enough, not being ready enough, not being worthy of actually making money with our business, or even keeping the money that we've made with our business. All those things can be related back to our childhood before we're 7. That's when our subconscious was formed. That's the part of us, the 95% of us, that does most of the automatic things in our lives, like riding a bike or driving a car. Have you ever gotten home after driving in a car, and you got home and you're like, oh man, I don't remember that drive home? That's kind of a similar thing. Your subconscious is so used to doing that, it just repeats the same behavior over and over. And in your brain, you actually form these actual connections in your neurons, which are the parts that your thoughts and your memories kind of go move through that with the messages to bring back memories and other things. When you see a pattern in the world, something that's happening, it brings back that memory, or even a smell, or even a sight of a flower can bring back a memory inside you that has a connotation of maybe some pain, or maybe it's something pleasant. It can be both. So anyway, if you have any of those feelings that are holding you back in your business, if they're holding back in your life, if you feel down on yourself a lot, if you seem like you are overcritical and your inner critic is just giving you a lot of grief, I welcome you to let me know that you're interested in doing a love seat. A lot of people call it hot seat, but I'm going to call it a love seat, because I'm just going to shower you with love and work with you until you can unpack those feelings and actually experience them and release them if that's what you want to do. This is an opportunity, an event that I'm thinking about doing monthly. Do you think that might be interesting to you? In our self-talk coaching, in our Facebook group, we'll have that community on a Zoom call. So if you are listening to this from YouTube, join my Facebook group, which is Self-Talk Coaching to Kick Your Inner Critic to the Curb. Just do the self-talk coaching. I'm the only one that starts with that. And come join us. And I'm thinking about doing probably first or second week of June. So if that's something that you might be interested in experiencing, I would love to have you let me know, and we will schedule something. We can get on a Zoom call and figure out what's going on, and then maybe do that hot seat on a Facebook on a Zoom call that would go into our Facebook Live. So yeah. So what do you think? You let me know if that sounds interesting to you. Alrighty, well, that's my wisdom for the day. Let's unpeel that onion, get over the stinky part, and get that simmer in, and add that zest to your life. So I believe in you, and I believe in your business. Take care.